This content is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not medical advice. I'm not a doctor, and nothing in this video creates a doctor-patient relationship. Do not use this information to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Always talk to a licensed healthcare professional before starting or changing any health, fitness, supplement, or peptide protocol.
Hey, what is up? It is vlog day 9, and you can tell obviously somewhere different. I'm outside in the middle of the snowstorm that's coming across the middle part of America. So I figured I would step out here to make this video a little bit different. So it's going to be quicker today. I've just got 2 things I want to talk about. I want to talk about one of the side effects that I've experienced with Retatrutide or Retatrutide. I want to go into a little more detail with that. And then I'll also update you on my numbers as far as my weight and body fat and things like that are concerned. So stick around. That's what's coming up. So thank you for watching. Today was my pull day, and so I got that workout out of the way early, did my sauna session, and that went pretty good. So I'll show you a few of those clips right now so you can kind of see what my pull day sort of looks like. I'll run them through real quick, we'll put some music to it, and then I'll get back with the rest of the video.
Come on.
Today's going to be a little different. Obviously, you see the surroundings are a little different. It's because we've got we got a winter storm going on here, and I felt like this is like a once in a year thing that's going to happen. I'm in the central part of America where the storm's taking place, and who knows where you're at watching. Maybe there's not even a storm like this. Maybe you're in some place that never gets snow. I don't know. So I figured I would just kind of do this little quick update video here quickly outside while we got this neat weather that maybe you're not used to seeing. So I guess I'll just start off with what I'm going to talk about here for the first part of the video is we're going to say kind of slightly embarrassing, slightly personal, but I think it's really important for me to talk about it because it's not something that I've heard other people talk about 100% all the way with what I know is probably going on with a lot of them. I hope so, but maybe it's just me, and that's why it's embarrassing to put these things out there, but I think it can help some people. So Retatrutide, I've had a good experience with Retatrutide. It's helped me lose a lot of weight. I haven't had a lot of awful side effects from the medicine. It's actually been a very good experience with me using it. I don't really have anything bad to say about it, but I did have one side effect, and that one side effect was some mild constipation. And that's not even really been the mild constipation part isn't really even been the problem. It's what happened initially when it first started with the mild constipation. I didn't realize what that was, and this is the part why it's sort of embarrassing talking about it, but it caused an anal fissure, I believe is how you say it, which was painful and caused a lot of annoyance and a lot of pain. And to be honest, sorry if this is gross, but blood in the stool, just to be blunt and be honest, and it's been the worst side effect of anything that I've experienced so far. It took maybe a week or 2 where I thought it had gone away, at about maybe 3 weeks, and about that time, that is about the time when I would have needed to up my dosage. And it seemed like every time I'd up the dosage, it backs me up and slows me down to where, well, it just makes it hard for me to go. And on that initial time, I just kind of pushed too hard. Again, sort of embarrassing to talk about, but caused the problem myself. And then since that time, it's been very difficult to sort of get the problem to go away. I don't have any bleeding, I don't have anything like that, but it's uncomfortable still to go to the bathroom, and we're at week 11. I think this happened around week 3. So it's just uncomfortable. It's nothing that I'm concerned about, because there's no problems with anything going to the restroom. And to be honest, this week, because I've been used to the higher doses now at 7 milligrams, and now I'm getting closer down to going down to 4, everything's starting to move back similar to normal, like it was. And the stools aren't even as hard as they were. It's mainly when I up the dose. But another thing that I've found that causes me problems is, hold on a second, I'm gonna pull this over my fingers. Whew, it's cold out here. Is drinking dairy products. When I drink dairy products, lightly or heavily, it doesn't seem to matter, the problem becomes that it causes my stools to be so hard. That's where I get the most backup. So drinking some of the the protein drinks that I was drinking to get the protein in as my main driver of easy protein has kind of had to stop, and I've had to kind of go with eating a lot more meat and eggs, just having to kind of replace it because I can't deal with the mild constipation. But cutting out the dairy has really helped. And I also use stool softeners occasionally when I feel like there's going to be an issue. I've got some stool softeners on hand, and I'll take those. And that also seems to kind of help some of the issues that I've had with the stools being hard and having a hard time going to the restroom. So it's not something that, again, is causing me to be bleeding or anything on a regular basis. It really was just kind of light and not a not real issue. But it's just uncomfortable and annoying. And when that continues to happen week after week, becomes annoying, getting really sick and tired of worrying about going to the restroom. So I'm only saying this because if you're getting ready to start Reta and you haven't yet, and you haven't heard of this part of the side effect, I know everyone's talking about, I've heard a lot of people talk about constipation or diarrhea or nausea. I've heard that. But the additional side effects from the constipation is something that I haven't really heard about. I haven't spoke on it because it's kind of embarrassing to talk about, but you know, after thinking about it, this channel is made to try to help you. And if I'm not 100% honest with everything, even if it's embarrassing, seems like I'm not trying to be as helpful as I possibly could be, because I experienced the side effect. And if it's something that you're going to go through, I figure at least you should know about it up front. Maybe that'll make you change your mind. I'm not thinking that that's going to be the case, but if that is the case, at least I was honest and you didn't find out on your own, and I kind of held that from you. So I just kind of wanted to go over that, talk about that for just a second, because it's really the worst side effect of all the peptides that I've taken so far. And for Retatrutide, really, it's the only one that I've experienced that I would really even speak of, is the mild constipation. And having that little issue there with the anal fissure towards the beginning has just made the problem extended more than I would have expected it to be. So that's just something to watch out for. Be careful when you start it. Maybe have stool softeners and try that up front before you even get to the problem that I was at. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice, but it's just something I wish I would have done, because it may have saved me some of this uncomfortableness at week 11. But you know, who knows? We'll see. So today's going to be quick. Looks like we're close to, I don't know, around 5-6 minutes, something like that. So I'll just kind of go over some of the updated numbers that I have for today as I hop on the scale. So currently I'm 156.3 pounds, so I'm staying right around that, you know, between 156 and 160 range, which is kind of good. That's where I like to stay. I don't want to continue to drop any lower than 155. So that's been pretty good. My body fat has been 11. It was 11.7 today, so I'm still jumping between 11 and 12. My blood sugar was 86, so that was looking pretty good, because that's about what it had been before starting all these things. And tracking my blood sugar, it would be usually between, you know, 80, 82, 84, 86, in that range, between 80 and 86, 85, 86. So So I'm feeling pretty good about how that's looking after stopping some of the GH peptides. I talked about that in my last video, why I've had to kind of cut back on some of them for my testosterone. So if you didn't see that, you can check one of those videos out. I won't bore you with that, but my blood pressure was 127 over 75. So it's okay. It's a little higher than it had been being. I didn't take it in a similar time as the other days that I took it. I pretty much just took it in a random time of the day, so I had it for the video. So it wasn't in a normal time, so that's why it could have been a little bit higher, because I was kind of active and I just took it, laid down, took it, and got the reading. So that could be why, but it's nothing that I'm even really concerned about. So that is all I have for today. I hope that you are enjoying the content that I'm making. Hope that it wasn't a waste of my time walking around out here in the snow. And this one bombs, but who knows? That's probably how it'll be. But I'm enjoying this journey that I'm on here, vlogging and getting to share my experience with you. So hopefully it's helping you out. The next few videos that I will have will be more informative than just updated numbers. The next couple will be, I want to talk about what my favorite peptides have been since I've been doing this, what the top 5 or 6 peptides have been for me in my experience over the last 11 weeks. So that'll be one of the videos. And then I also want to talk about, after the mean lady's comments, I kind of talked about my skin care routine that I am using for my belly to try to help the belly skin tighten up. But I've also got a routine that I use for my face. While it may or may not be working, because she said it looked like a skeleton, and who knows what you think on the other side of the camera here, on the other side of the screen, rather. I may look like a skeleton to you, but I have been attempting to avoid that by some routines that I'm using to help my face. So maybe it would have been worse than it is now. Who knows? But I've been trying. So I'm going to share those tips with you and those things too that I've been doing. That way, if you're dealing with some issues with your skin or with your face feeling like it's sunken in and you don't like it, it gives you something to try. Maybe it's working, maybe it's not, but it is what I've been doing since I've started this, because I wanted to try to avoid any issues with that. So the next couple videos will be about that. I want to make a more content filled that's useful, more than just me talking about myself and my numbers. So if you have any suggestions for content or things you'd like to see, leave those in the comments. I check all the comments out. I reply to all the comments. I enjoy replying to the comments. So anything that you want to say to me, leave me feedback, critical or not, because I want to make these better for you. Also subscribe to the channel. Makes it easier for me to make sure you get the content to follow my journey, just to kind of see what I'm doing. And if you're planning on using peptides or using Retatrutide or Retatrutide, however you want to refer to it, maybe these videos will give you some encouragement, or they help you maybe make some decisions about what you should or what you shouldn't use. I'm not a doctor again, but I just want to be able to help you on your journey for weight loss and getting to the point that I'm at, because I'm finally, for the first time in my life, feeling confident in myself. I've been able to be successful in this journey of weight loss for the first time, and so being able to share that with you and help you be able to maybe finish your journey for the first time and get the physique that you want and have the confidence and the ability to know that you're in control of your own health. It's a good feeling, and I want to help you get there. So I would love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. But really, that's going to be it for today. That's going to be it for today. Excuse me. Thank you for watching and sticking around. Listen to me blabber again. But I'll see you in the next one.